Hello, the seeker and the sage here. Okay, generosity is emptiness. Gifts, those arbitrary, ambiguous objects, both given and received, with dubious claims of appreciation, rarely understood in their depth or complexity. Gifts. Not long ago, I received a gift. And although the article itself was of no practical use, the accompanying anonymous message contained generous expressions of well wishes and kind words. Generosity is an empty mindset, an ability, I'm just going to scroll down my page so I can keep reading this, an ability to completely be open and free from any ideas and expectations of what should be. That would be dukkha or suffering, rather than what is. A generous attitude, for example, would be the willingness to see all behavior as acceptable, recognizing that behavior is always situational, unless you're completely conscious, and even then it's still situational. A generous understanding recognizes all different perspectives as truth. So all different perspectives are truth. And generous intention gives and receives freely without expectation or judgment. Generosity is often used as a character trait attributed to material goods or services provided in exchange for money or labor. For example, the generous retirement package of a pension and a gold watch given in exchange for years, decades of servitude, or the generous tip given in exchange for excellent service. But these situations make generosity a symptom rather than the source by setting expectations and judgments that block entry into the free space that is generosity. So remember, generosity is an empty mindset. If it's empty, it's free. Okay. Another view of generosity is through the lens of the universe. The generous universe is empty space, continually expanding to accommodate growth, not contracting and restricting and insisting that you fall within the concepts of what I determine to be okay within my universe. No. Generosity through the lens of the universe is empty space, continually expanding, not confining or inhibiting, oppressing or compartmentalizing, discriminating or diminishing. This is generosity. Empty space for any and all aspects and possibilities to exist without exception or restriction, including all of us, with all of our different perspectives. In fact, we have a lot of shade. My sun is going down here. The universe holds space for the prospect of other universes as well. So generosity, that's going to be another video. Other universes. Anyway, so generosity is emptiness, the ability to respond to yet another perspective, another being, another way. Generosity is your natural state of being. For example, while driving in traffic, you are generous by making way for a merging vehicle and making way for road rage. When you're at the auto parts store, you make room for other customers, but you also make room for impatience. And when you Google something, you make room for new information, and you also make room for rabbit holes. So generosity doesn't discriminate. A glance down at my gravel driveway exemplifies generosity. I'll show you my gravel driveway. And yet, there's so much space. Let me see if I can get here where there's not all these leaves and stuff in my face. There's so much space. I ran across, let's see if I can get this right before the sun goes down here. I ran across the gift I mentioned earlier a few days ago, and I felt the kindred generosity of its willingness to give me space for my ideas about it. It did not compare or condemn. It did not remind or scold, blame or complain. It simply lay in my hands, empty, open, and ready to give or receive. The essence of generosity that is one and all. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Please put your comments below and give me your ideas of generosity. And keep an open mind. That's generosity. Be generous with yourself, and you will automatically be generous with others. That's how generosity works. Thank you.